and welcome. It's another edition of Kaleidoscope right here on Channels Television. Thank you so much for joining us on the program. I'm Anne Nwawadu. On the program today, we sit with the marketing manager of Silkcoat Nigeria, Barish Yerlikaya, as we discuss the operations of the paint company, its corporate social responsibility initiatives, and of course, its plans for the future. We also have a chat with the assistant marketing manager, Hamza Kokic, who explains to us why Silkcoat products stand out, the challenges faced in the industry, and how the organization has been able to stay afloat and succeed in the industry. Once again, welcome to Kaleidoscope. Silkcoat is a global leader in paint manufacturing with a rich heritage of quality and innovation. A journey that began in Turkey, now operates in 14 state-of-the-art factories serving customers worldwide. In Nigeria, the paint company is already committed to transforming spaces with premium paints that combine beauty, durability, and environmental responsibility. But let's tell you more about Silkcoat Nigeria.
Silkcoat Nigeria was formally founded in 2016, but its roots trace back to 1993 through its parent company in Turkey. In 1993, Silkcoat opened its first factory, marking the beginning of its large-scale production capabilities and commitment to quality manufacturing. In 2016, the paint company found its way to Nigeria and was christened Silkcoat Nigeria, with the sole aim of revolutionizing the paint industry by delivering innovative and eco-friendly solutions to the Nigerian market. Built on more than 2 decades of manufacturing expertise, research, and international quality standards, Silkcoat entered the Nigerian market with a mission to provide superior quality paints that enhance the beauty and durability of every surface, ensuring sustainability, innovation, and customer satisfaction. The company has received several prestigious industry awards for its sustainability efforts in the paint industry and its commitment to excellence. Today, Silkcoat has expanded its reach globally into the international markets, establishing its presence with 14 factories in 68 countries across 5 continents. As it continues to operate in Nigeria, Silkcoat Company says its vision is to become the world's most trusted paint brand that can bring every customer's vision to life.
But before we get into the conversation, I had a chat and of course a sit out with the managers of Silkcoat Nigeria. Let's take a short detour now.
Okay. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
The management of Silkcoat Nigeria was very welcoming. I had some Turkish coffee with the general manager of Silkcoat Nigeria, Tevfik Demirel, and of course other members of staff, where they told me about their operations and how they are particularly concerned about giving back to society through several impactful initiatives done over the years. And from the discussions, the laughter, and of course the coffee, well, it's so safe right now to say that Silkcoat Nigeria does not just work as a business venture. It is quite mindful of the importance of adding value through its products and of course through its corporate social responsibility initiatives. All right, back to business now. Let's now hear from the marketing manager of Silkcoat Nigeria, Barish Yerlikaya, as he tells us more about the company.
Now, what inspired the creation of Silkcoat Paints Company and how did this journey begin, especially when you look at how the name actually came about?
Okay, let's start from the name. We have a product here, we are Prestige, the name of the product is Prestige, like liquid paper we call it. It comes in a plastic bag, like a fiber, textile fibers inside, and some glue powders, our formula. Painters, when they buy, they mix with some water, and they can apply to the wall with a plastic PVC trowel. And when you touch the surface, it is like a silk. It helps insulation of temperature and voice, the soundproof. The inspiration really came from, for Nigeria, recognizing a gap in the Nigerian market, a gap between what consumers deserved and what they were getting. When you look at our buildings, our homes, our offices, people were settling for paint that looked good at purchase but faded, cracked, or peeled within months. We knew there was a better way. Silkcoat Nigeria was formally founded in 2016. Before than that, actually, we were exporting. We used to have a warehouse, but we set up a production facility and company, Silkcoat Nigeria, in 2016. But our roots go much deeper than that. Our parent company began its journey in Turkey in 1993. So we came into Nigeria over 2 decades of manufacturing expertise, research and development, and global standards. The vision was clear. Bring that world-class quality to the Nigerian market and offer something that truly lasts. We didn't just want to sell paint. We wanted to change the way Nigerians experience their spaces.
In a very competitive industry like yours, what has kept your organization going over the years?
3 things, actually. Quality, consistent quality over the years, trust, and relationships. In a market flooded with options, we made a deliberate choice never to compromise on our formulations. Every product we bring to market meets the same international standards we apply across our 14 factories in the globe and 120 countries we are operating. But beyond product quality, it is the trust we have built with our distributors, contractors, and end users. When a painter recommends Silk to their client, or when a distributor stakes their business reputation on our brand, that means everything to us. We have also stayed very close to Nigerian consumer, understanding local weather conditions, humidity, surface types, and we have adapted accordingly. That local sensitivity, backed by global expertise, has been our competitive advantage.
Now, every responsible organization must take corporate social responsibility project very seriously. What impact has Silkcoat made in communities, or what are those initiatives that has been carried out over the years through CSR?
We took it very seriously as well. Corporate social responsibility is not a box-ticking exercise for us. It is part of our DNA. Our global parent company has demonstrated this through various initiatives, including environmental projects, right down to welfare programs for street animals. In Nigeria, our CSR focus aligns with what matters most in our community. We have supported beautification projects, helping to repair spaces and community structures. We are also deliberate about partnering with local distributors and small business owners, empowering them economically and creating livelihoods rather than just sales channels. Going forward, we are deepening our investments in skill development, training painters and applicators so they can do more, earn more, and serve their clients better. Nigeria, what distinguishes Nigeria from many other countries is a manpower, a lot of manpower, but not skillful manpower. It's just labor, hard labor. What we are doing with our technology training, that these decorative paints that we are selling in Nigerian market, we are training them, we are creating awareness in their creativity to do better designs, and this is what we are doing with them. With the technical high schools, we are cooperating with them, especially in the decoration, painting and decoration division. Plus, every year we are making paint festival, especially in the northern states, like Borno, Sokoto, Kano. We are bringing the school kids football tournaments. We are praising them, and we are talking about the paints also, giving school bags together with some notebooks, some necessary stationery things. This is another thing. And also, as you see, the MÜSİAD. MÜSİAD is Turkish Businessmen Association in Nigeria. Under MÜSİAD, we are organizing, for example, now like Sallah, Kurban Sallah. Every year we are organizing things in Jigawa. Some will be in Jigawa, some will be in here, Suleja, Niger Suleja, and another part will be in Yobe. Also, under the presidential, they do fashion, Nigeria fashion things. Over there, they were aiming 100 girls from scratch to make a fashion designer, including buying the fashion, necessary devices, everything. And as a Silkcoat member of MÜSİAD, we sponsored 5 girls over there. Plus, in Abia State, in Akwa Ibom states, we have some projects about especially the training the youth about carpentry, mechanics, electrics, plumbing, furniture especially, and many of our members from the furniture industry here, and they are very willing to train the youth, teach them how to make a nice standard furnitures. Health-wise, also, we are when we do these technology trainings, in the same time we do free medical outreach. Like each time, like 200 to 300 person can go there, which are very basic necessary things like malaria, typhoid, deworming, blood pressures, which is very common things that we would like to have. Those are the things that we are happily and gratuitously, this is our gratitude to Nigeria back.
Let's talk about what makes this brand Silkcoat unique.
Okay, several things set us apart actually. First is our eco-friendly commitment. Our products are low VOC and environmentally safe, which is increasingly important to Nigerian consumers who care about the health of their families and the quality of air in their homes. Second is our decorative range. We are not just a paint company, we are a finishing company. Products like Marmarito, with its marble patterned glass-like finish, or our Velveto series with its velvet texture, these are not products you find in a regular hardware store. We bring a level of aesthetic sophistication that was largely unavailable in Nigeria before than us. Third is our durability in Nigerian conditions. Our exterior paints are specifically designed to withstand the intense sun, heavy rain, and humidity that characterize our climate. Customers tell us their walls still look freshly painted months after application, and that speaks for itself.
In terms of sustainability, how does your organization manage waste?
Sustainability is one of our core values globally, and we take it very seriously in Nigeria too. At the product level, our formulations are designed to be eco-friendly, low in volatile organic compounds, which means less chemical waste and a safer environment for both the applicator and the end user. And although like this, our products in the market, only you can find with Silkcoat 2 years shelf life. Other paint companies, they give only 1 year. In terms of operational waste, we work with our supply chain to minimize packaging waste, and we encourage responsible disposal of containers through our distribution network. For example, here we are like U-shaped production facility. We produce buckets mostly from recycled PE. And also we have another factory in Abeokuta do the recycling of these plastics. I mean, we produce the buckets, we pack our paints, sell to customer, and we collect it back, and we chop them, and we recycle them again to the industry. Our goal is to ensure that from production to application, our environmental footprint is as small as possible. That's what we are trying to do. We also see sustainability in a broader sense. Building paint solutions that last longer means surfaces are repainted less frequently, which means less material consumed over time. Durability is itself a sustainability strategy.
Next is our discussion with the Assistant Marketing Manager, Hamza Kokich, who reels out more about what inspired the journey of Silkcoat Nigeria, the challenges being faced, and of course the hope for the future of Silkcoat Nigeria.
What inspired the creation of the Silkcoat company, and how did this journey all begin for your organization?
So the inspiration really came from recognizing a gap in the Nigerian market, a gap between what customers deserved and what they were getting. When you look at our buildings, our homes, and our offices, people were settling for paint that looked good at purchase but faded, cracked, or peeled within months. So we knew there was a better way. Then Silkcoat Nigeria was formally launched in 2016, but our roots go much deeper than that. Our parent company began its own journey in Turkey in 1993, so we came into Nigeria carrying over 2 decades of manufacturing expertise, research, and global standards. This vision was clear: bring the world-class quality to the Nigerian market and offer something that truly lasts. So we didn't just want to spell paint, we wanted to change the way Nigerians experience their spaces.
Let's talk about the challenges you face as an organization in the industry as you do business in Nigeria.
So let me be honest with you. Doing business in Nigeria is not for faint-hearted, and I say that with deep love for this country. The macroeconomic is perhaps our biggest challenge. Example, foreign exchange directly impact the cost of raw materials, and calibrating pricing in a way that is fair to the customers while remaining sustainable for the business is a constant balancing act. So infrastructure is another challenge. Logistic, power supply for our operations, and ensuring product quality is maintained across a vast geography with different storage conditions. There is also challenge of counterfeiting and brand abuse. So when the product becomes known for the quality, it tracks imitation. So we are constantly vigilating about protecting the integrity of our brand in the market. But I'll also say this: these challenges have made us sharper, more innovative, and more resilient. Every constraint in Nigeria forces you to find a smarter way.
How does it feel celebrating 10 years in business, and what are your plans for the future in terms of scaling up your business and, of course, adding value to society through your CSR initiatives?
It is deeply humbling and genuinely exciting. 10 years ago, we came into Nigeria with bold vision, and not everyone was certain we would carve our space into such a competitive market. To be here today with growing distributors, loyal customers, and recognizing brand is testament to everyone who believed in us, our team, our distributors, and our customers. But we are not celebrating to look back, we are celebrating to look forward. The next chapter of Silkcoat in Nigeria is about scale and impact. We plan to deepen our distribution connection, getting into more states and making our product accessible in every local government in Nigeria. We are also expanding our products range to cater to different segments of the market, from premium luxury finishes for the high-end projects for durable, affordable option for every Nigerian home. Above all, we want to continue adding value to society. That means investing in painter training, supporting the construction and real estate sectors as they grow, and making sure that whenever a Nigerian decides to build or renovate, Silkcoat is the name they trust.
Well, they say the key to all of life is understanding how to add value to others. So we say well done to Silkcoat Nigeria, and of course all other organizations or companies adding value, not just by their products, but by projects that impact society positively. But before we end the show, we take another quick detour. I did not leave the Silkcoat company without a painting of the channel's television logo, and of course some award plaques, just to appreciate the great work that we do at Channels Television. So this is also to say a huge thank you to all our viewers around the world who appreciate the work that we do here every day through 3 decades and counting. And on that note, we draw the curtains on today's edition of Kaleidoscope. But don't forget, you can watch past editions of the program. Very simple. Go to youtube.com/channelsweb, type Kaleidoscope on the search box, and scroll to find any edition of interest. Thank you so much for watching. I am Anne Onwawodo. I'll definitely see you again very soon. Goodbye.